investigation is continuing. We're hoping to find the remains of baby Emmanuel. Yeah, please, Sheriff.
This is to that and to the question before. A problem that we are having in this, basically even on the question that was asked 2 questions ago, is someone posts something on social media and then you all believe that it's true. I actually complimented the mainstream media because you've actually been reaching out to us for comment and actually been printing what we've told you. It hasn't been the sensationalism and the wants for clicks for social media. And that is doing nothing but harming this investigation. And when you form your opinion and come in here and ask questions like that, you're not serving the public in any way. The question way earlier, get some rest. There should be no one out there looking for baby Emmanuel except for us, because all you're going to do is complicate things in the future. And the one thing that I emphasize that I want to make it clear here, the reason this is happening relatively quickly and the reason why we got such a handle on this fast is I believe that the Inland Empire is served better by their 2 sheriff's offices than any place in the state. And this particular case doubled its efforts. So instead of having 4,500 people looking for baby Emmanuel, you had 9,000. And so how did we get all of this information? It's called investigation. And we have 2 entire departments doing nothing but sifting through evidence, searching for evidence, trying to figure out what happened, who was responsible, and how we're going to successfully prosecute it. And misinformation, lies, and purposeful misdirection is going to nothing but harm this investigation. And I am begging all of you with cameras out here, don't be a part of it.
Okay.
Can I ask you what in Spanish I waste mine in English? I know you speak very
You wasted yours in English? I'll get back to you. No, I've already called on you. I'll go ahead. I started with you. Go ahead. Go ahead.
And actually, it was for Sheriff Bianco. I just wanted to follow up with you because the way you were talking so impassioned about what should never happen is that injury to a child. How does this compare to other things that you've seen? You mentioned broken bones in children. You impact me by the way you said that. So I wanted to know how this impacts.
So I have to, cops get a bad rap of being just heartless souls. I will tell you that most police officers are parents, either dads or moms. And there is nothing more traumatic for us to go through than an injury, a death, or harm to a child. Nothing. And there is absolutely nothing that we want more than to bring these investigations to a successful conclusion. And when we talk about why we're here in the first place, that we believe someone murdered baby Emmanuel, who should still be in prison, but we have this unbelievable love for criminals, believing that they're somehow victims, and now we're all traumatized by it. We were all in this room a couple of years ago when I had a deputy murdered because someone was out on the street that should have been life in prison, but a judge let them go. We have an absolute breakdown of the justice system, and we are not preventing other children from being harmed when someone like Jake is allowed to be out on the streets harming children. And so the anger that I have, the frustration that I have, then combined with the misinformation and everything else, when for all of us and our employees, there is nothing more important to us than the death of a human, particularly a child.
Okay. I'm going to work the back. Yes, sir.
What kind of evidence did investigators have that led to the arrest of the parents without having the body?
Well, we've got a lot of evidence. We're going to have to play that out in court. I can't lay it out here today. Okay. So yes, right next to him.
Will we see the arrest warrant today, and why or why not? And also, I apologize, can you answer in Spanish as well?
I don't know if we're going to see the arrest warrant today. So that's a pretty short answer for Spanish. So, yeah. Go ahead, sir.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, then I'll come back to you.
As far as the timeline, do you believe that baby Emmanuel was alive when the parents came forward to report that he was missing?
I just can't say. I'm not going to give a timeline. Obviously, baby Emmanuel, we have a theory as to when his death occurred. And then I've also shared that we believe that when the parents came forward, it was to tell the public something that wasn't true. going
Are
this way.
relatives in this,
Go ahead.
are relatives in this case cooperating? And if possible, can you tell us if they're shedding light on?
There's a lot of witnesses. Investigators are tracking down every lead. I'm not going to focus in on who's a relative and who isn't. There's a lot of witnesses in the case that are shedding light. Yes, ma'am.
Hi, Kate. You said that you are the only people that should be looking for baby Emmanuel. What area are you focusing on, and what's the manpower behind that right now? Because we went out there today, we didn't see anybody in the areas that you were searching for.
Right. So I'm not going to say, as Sheriff Bianco just mentioned, when you have members of the public that are out there doing their own searches, all it does is potentially prejudice and damage the case. So please, let the sheriff's departments do their job. They know how to do this, right? We're helping with them, anything they need from us, but they are the ones driving this investigation, and they will track down every lead. I have all the confidence in both of these great sheriffs and their great departments.
Are they out there today, is what I'm saying?
This investigation is ongoing, yes. Yes, ma'am.
In an effort to dispel all of that misinformation that we're seeing on social media, has a plea deal been offered to either Jake or Rebecca? Is that a possibility, and is this a death penalty case?
It's not a death penalty case. We did not and were not able to file special circumstances, and that's what would be required for it to be eligible for the death penalty. This is, we filed 2 counts of homicide, which in this case is murder, against both Jake and Rebecca. So not a death penalty case. What was the other?
Has a plea deal been offered
No.
to either one, and is that still a possibility?
No. No, we're not interested in a plea bargain with these individuals. We're interested in a trial and getting to justice. Yes, sir.
Where are we in terms of representation for these defendants?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's not something that I have any knowledge of. Going back, yes, ma'am.
Is there a chance that you may not find baby Emmanuel's body if he's out in the wilderness? There are wild animals, other things could happen. Is there a chance you may not find his remains?
I think you just answered your own question. Of course, this is an investigation. We're searching for evidence. We've got 2 great sheriff's departments doing what they do best. So if there's a chance to find baby Emmanuel's remains, these men and women of these 2 agencies will do it. Yes, sir.
¿Nos podría dar una sinopsis de lo que estamos haciendo hoy día aquí, lo que está anunciando, y especialmente que me hable de por qué está convencido de que Manuel fue abusado por un largo tiempo?
Estamos aquí porque estamos acusando formalmente a Jake y Rebecca Haro de homicidio y de presentar un reporte falso a la policía. Los padres del bebé de 7 meses permanecen detenidos bajo una fianza de $1 millón. Y más de eso no puedo comentar, porque no puedo hablar sobre la evidencia en el caso, porque eso tiene que suceder en un tribunal, en corte.
¿Puede hablar de que ustedes están convencidos de que Manuel fue abusado por un largo periodo de tiempo?
No puedo comentar.
¿Eso lo dijo en inglés?
No, dije que sí, estamos convencidos que el bebé fue abusado por un periodo de tiempo, o sea, tiene 7 meses, o sea, sobre su vida de 7 meses, que fue abusado sobre tiempo. Yes, sir.
Two quick questions. One, it was reported by Riverside Sheriff that the day before the arrests, Riverside Sheriff responded to a child abuse report on the Moreno Valley, Cottonwood, Spirit, and Scope, and it's believed connected to this case. Can you say who that person was, residents, or say anything to that?
And just for clarification, maybe sheriff's department, not sheriff. There was a call for service that was generated by Jake that we investigated concerning a child abuse case, and that's all I can give you on that. And it was in Moreno Valley.
Can you say anything about the residents that was?
No, not at this time.
The other question I want to ask real quick is, apparently there was a falsified San Bernardino Sheriff's report that said there was a surveillance from a Home Depot with the suspects were seen by and drove by in a bucket. if any of that information is accurate or not.
I think we've answered that already. If you are not getting information from his office or my office, you are doing our public an unbelievable disservice. We don't care what someone posts on social media, and if you all are going to believe that and then generate questions based on those comments, we're not going to get anywhere in this. If it did not come from our two agencies, stop believing it. That's all I can tell you.
Procurador, si me permite otra vez en español, y es, ¿cuáles son la razón por la que deciden acusar de homicidio a esta pareja? El cuerpo no se ha encontrado, ustedes conocen, pero ¿qué es lo que les lleva a acusar a estos padres de ser responsables de la muerte del bebé?
Son responsables de la muerte de su bebé por la evidencia que ya tenemos. Y es cierto que no tenemos el cuerpo del bebé, pero tenemos bastante evidencia y nosotros estamos convencidos que fueron responsables del homicidio de su hijo. All right, going forward, where am I? Did you have another question? Go ahead.
This is for Sheriff Chad Bianco. When you guys were on the 60 freeway in the Badlands area searching, we did notice that Jake was out there with the Sheriff's Department. Was Jake trying to cooperate at any time with the sheriffs during that search?
So we've answered that question, sir. That was Sheriff Dykes that answered that question of why they were out there. He said that there was some level of cooperation with the defendants, and that's all we can say. Yep, that's all we can say. Yes, ma'am.
Do you feel, because the baby was 7 months approximately when he died, born in December of 2024, do you feel that there are people that let this baby down? Not only that judge who let Jake Haro down, but we're talking about 7 months of child abuse or several months of child abuse. Do you think there are other people who failed this baby, possibly by not reporting what they were seeing, what they thought was happening?
Well, certainly this baby was failed by his parents. So that's first and foremost. So yes, beyond that, I can't comment. But yes, everybody failed this baby that was close to him. Yes.
Yeah, there's still some interest, it sounds, and some confusion among the public about what evidence factored into the charges being filed. I believe it Sheriff Dykes in the beginning mentioned the high-tech team in San Bernardino County. Maybe you could help us understand a little bit what role that team played. There was also mention of search warrants of cars and phones.
Yeah.
Technological search and seizure factor into this?
So I can't comment on the evidence in this case, but what I can tell you is that modern homicide investigations are very tech-heavy. And we have two very modern, cutting-edge sheriff's departments in Riverside County and in San Bernardino County. And so, yes, what you mentioned was the high-tech crimes unit of the San Bernardino DA's office, their Bureau of Investigation. They assisted, and beyond that, I can't say what they found. That can't get into the evidence. But yeah, this case is going to be built on, like almost all homicide cases now, electronic, digital evidence. It all comes into play. Go ahead.
Did the family ever seek medical attention for baby Emmanuel since he was born to the day he was missing?
I can't comment on that. Sorry. Yes, ma'am.
What's next?
What's next is, first and foremost, the investigation will continue, and it's led by the San Bernardino Sheriff's Department, and then also Riverside County Sheriff's Department assisting, and then the prosecution will begin. We've filed the case. The case will begin to work its way through the criminal justice system here in Riverside County. Other folks? Yes, we're coming to the end here, I think. Go ahead.
There's been talk of the grandmother as well maybe being involved. Can we expect any more arrests, or are you looking at anybody else responsible?
Not at this time, no, we're not looking at anybody else. We believe that this is the filings in court that will be in this case. Now, that could change if new evidence comes in. Yes, sir.
Did the house fire next door have anything to do with this, or is it completely unrelated?
I'm not aware of a house fire next door. So, yes, sir.
The 2-year-old daughter that was taken by Child Protective Services, I'm assuming, was there any signs of abuse, either current or prior?
I'm not going to comment. Sorry, I can't talk about that. Anything else?
Sí, procurador, disculpe, en español. las acusaciones ahorita son asesinato malicioso, doloso. En español, de encontrar el cadáver y otra evidencia, ¿pudiera cambiar a que usted presentara cargos de asesinato con circunstancias especiales
Sí.
que acreditaran la pena de muerte para esta pareja?
Sí, podría cambiar si encontramos más evidencia y la situación cambia, los cargos pueden cambiar. Anything else? I think we're closing up here. Anybody have any last questions? Yes, go ahead.
Just when are they going to be in court?
Do you know when? September 4th. The court day will be September 4th. All right, thank you all for coming.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
No.
More questions?